Hello, welcome to ERLC. I'm guessing you've never played, so I'm going to go through every single thing that is in the game and what you need to know. So first of all, you are on the civilian team, which is one of 5 different teams. If we go up here to the menu in the top right, you can see there are 5 different teams: police, sheriff, EMS/fire, and DOT. I'm going to go into depth of what you can do on each team after we go through the civilian team, so let's do that. So on the civilian team, you spawn at this little car park sort of thing, and what you can do to spawn a vehicle is you can come over to this little podium sort of thing that has a car on it. You press E and it brings up this little menu with lots of different vehicles on. Now I'm not too sure how much money you actually spawn with, but I think it should be in the 10,000 range, so you will be able to buy a vehicle like the Chevrolet Impala or a Ford Crown Victoria. Now, of course, eventually you're going to want to progress and get yourself things like the Bugatti or the Corvette or the Lamborghini, but you don't really want to worry about that at this moment in time. So, of course, the first thing that you're going to want to do is obviously get money. So let me just spawn in my best car, which is, of course, the Bugatti. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive over to the first thing you can rob, which is this ATM right by the civilian spawn. Now, there are 7 different ATMs across the map, which you can rob. Let me just quickly show you where all of those are. So, of course, there's one here right by the civilian spawn where you spawn. If you come down this road here, there is a ATM right there. And then down this road from the civilian spawn, right by the parking garage, which you can't miss, there is another ATM here. Down the road from there to the jewelry store area, like the shopping center, from there is an ATM right here on the shopping area where the jewelry store is, which we'll get into in a second. Let me just show you some more. The next one is right by the police station, which is right here, and then along the road by the factory sort of thing. I can't really think of the name off the top of my head. The power plant. There's another ATM right here, and then the final ATM, which is by the farms, is right here by the gas station. So yeah, it's right here. Now, how do you rob these ATMs? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the tool store, which is, so if we open the map, click show toggles, and turn everything on, you're going to be able to find out where everything is a lot more easy. So once you've got all of those on, you're going to zoom in to the tool store, which is right here. As you can see my car here, which is the little arrow driving down the road. We're going to take a right, and we're going to drive down this road, Fairfax Road, to the tool store. A red building, you walk in, okay, press E, and get all of the necessities that you need. So for an ATM, we need an RFID distributor. And then all you need to do is go up to an ATM right here, press E to use it, and then in the bottom right, if you have bought an RFID distributor, you click on it, and then you've got this little GUI menu sort of thing. And all we need to do is wait for this little color to appear on our chosen combination. As you can see, DC6, so I need to wait for it to get onto DC6, which is right here. And you have 60 seconds to do it, so plenty of time in my opinion. And the next is B. Okay, if you make a mistake, then you have 2 attempts, so don't worry. Okay, so I failed that one, but that's okay. We can just go back to the tool store again and do another one. But remember that it has to be a completely different ATM, otherwise it's not going to work. Now, do remember, you're going to get this little message if you are robbing ATMs too quickly. So just give it about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, drive around for a bit, and then you'll be able to come and rob an ATM again. So the antivirus software has blocked your access to the mainframe. Try again later. So just don't worry about that. Just drive around for a bit and wait. Okay, here we go. I've accessed another ATM. I need to get OC6, so as you normally do. So I've just completed it, successfully breached. The police will be called, so they'll be on their way now. You get around 4 to 5k, and then you just click there to withdraw. You have to stay in the game for at least 4 minutes, so don't leave, don't reset to get away from police, and then just, I guess, just drive away. So that's how you rob ATMs and get a bit of money. The next thing you can do is rob houses. So there's some houses right here that we can rob. So you've got to make sure that you've got the lockpick for that. So we're just going to pop our car right there so we can't be seen. We're going to go up to a house. It's quite difficult, so I wouldn't recommend robbing houses, to be honest, because obviously you have to pay money to get lockpicks. So make sure that you do it correctly first time. So all you need to do is click as soon as the shape lands on the yellow line. So like that. As you can see, I just completed that. So now I'm allowed inside the house. The alarm will go off, so the police will be alerted. You run around and look for money, like so. So there's just bits of money around the house. Pick it up, press E, And there we go. So any money in there? No. Money there. And money there. So just check every single room. Once you're certain that it's empty, you can leave the house. And I'm not sure how much we gained from that roughly, but I think that was about 3K. I'll put on screen how much we earned from that. There's actually 2 different varieties of interiors of house. So of course you'll have that small house, and then you'll also have a bigger house, which if we drive around here, there's probably going to be, so the housing suburb has bigger houses. You can go downstairs and upstairs in the houses and get more money. But then there's also another variety which is called the vault. You can either get a lot of money out of a vault or not a lot. Now, I'm not going to bother showing you how to do that because it's pretty straightforward. You just rob the house, get inside, and it will be there. So it's pretty straightforward. And then the final robbery, it's over here at the jewelry store. The police have just arrived, so I'm just going to move away for a second. If you want to know how to escape police efficiently and fast, then I'm going to be posting a video very soon on how you can do that. So make sure you subscribe. Okay, I think we've lost him. Let's go back to the jewelry store, which is right by the hospital. Over here, here we go. Okay, hop out of our car. Equip our drill. Now, I'd recommend going to the back of the jewelry store just so you can see if police are coming. Press E to drill the case, and then all you're going to do to start is just click. So just keep clicking, keep the black line in the green, make sure it doesn't hit the red, and then you're going to be perfectly fine. Now, I can hear police siren, so we need to be quick. We've got 10 seconds on the timer. Just keep the black line in the green. So just keep clicking. Don't click too fast, otherwise it's going to go off into the red. So just balance it out very nicely there. There we go. And again, for every single robbery, you have to stay in the game for 4 minutes. No resetting, nothing like that. Don't switch teams either. Okay, so we've just robbed that. I didn't quite catch how much we earned. So again, I'll put on screen how much we earned. Now, of course, to protect yourself from all this robbing and stuff, you're going to want to get a gun. So you want to come over here to Liberty Guns and Ammo. I'm just going to move away from this police officer. And you could also use guns to kill police when they're chasing after you, which you can also get money for. So if you kill people, civilians, or police, which you can only kill, you'll get money for that as well. So a bit of their money will drop. So to get a gun, you're going to drive around here behind the fire station. Go to this nice little building. It's very small, so I mean, yeah, it's kind of obvious. It's in the middle of nowhere. Go over to this little till and get the cheapest gun. I would recommend the pistol, of course. It's actually a pretty good gun. So that's essentially how you can rob and protect yourself, etc. And you keep doing that to get money, and then you can buy cars. And that's really it. You can also buy houses, which is pretty cool. So that's all there really is to the civilian team. So let's move on to the police team. Now, to switch to the police team, you actually have to be 0 stars wanted. So to pay off your bounty, you can either get arrested and go to prison, which you can bail out of with Robux or in-game money. Or you can drive over to the police station and pay your bounty, which is very good to do, but it also costs money to pay your bounty. So here we go. Let's go over to this little computer. You have to hold E. $14,000 to pay my bounty. Obviously, I have a lot of bounty, so that's why it's so expensive, but I wouldn't recommend paying your bounty if you don't have the money for it. So okay, so let's switch to the police team. We're going to go to the menu and switch to River City Police. So that's full, so let's go to Sheriff. You have to type in a 3-digit number, 3 to 4 digit. I'm just going to do 507, which I usually always use. Police and Sheriff are exactly the same. So you spawn in this little room, you go over to this locker, get your uniform on. So there's different uniform. With SWAT team, you have to have a game pass. Same with detective, that's a game pass. And with the game passes, you get different items. So if I go over here, gear, so you get a battering ram in the SWAT, you get a sheriff SWAT vest, and then a helmet. Now, bear in mind, these are just for appearance. They don't give you any power-ups or anything like that. And then on the detective game pass, you get evidence markers and police tape. Again, they don't do anything except from look nice in role plays. If you want to get a gun, you go over to this armory thing, grab whatever pistol you want. You have to be certain ranks. Let's just look at the ranks real quick. So team ranks, law enforcement, obviously there's 9 different ranks here. You have to gain XP. I have 16,000 XP, which I've amassed over a long period of time, and you unlock different things depending on what rank you have. So the starting rank from 0, which you guys will probably have if you're watching this. The second rank, 500 XP, you can get a taser. Then corporal, SWAT, you get stop sticks, and then for a captain you get a ghost vehicle. And then with the SWAT game pass, if you buy that, then you get the Bearcat, which is a of course a big vehicle. So I'm actually a high rank, like I said, so I can just grab everything here. You don't really need everything. I would recommend trying to get a taser if you can, though. So let me show you really quickly how you can get XP and obviously get the taser and stuff. You can use any vehicle. My favourite vehicle personally is the Ford Interceptor utility. It's pretty quick. It's good on turns as well. If you want to activate your police sirens, go down to the bottom right, click full. You can also press X to turn them on your keyboard. And then you've got your sirens here as well. So you've got manual, which is like this. So you can also hold V for this. You've got auto, which plays like a automatic sort of audio that they've created for you. So it's just like a little combination. You've got whale, and then you've got Yelp, and then the priority siren. You also got lights for the top of your vehicle. So you've got left alley, right alley, takedown, which is these lights, and then you've got a spotlight, which is this little thing. And with this little panel, you can move it around and put your spotlight on different vehicles and on the road and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Then you can press reset to put it back to its normal place, and then click again to turn it all off. Oh, I also forgot to mention, if you want to put your lights on, so just regular headlights, it's L, and then to indicate it's Q and E, and then for your hazards it's G. Now on all emergency service teams, you get your own radio in the top left, so you just press T, and then you can chat in there like that. And you can also have presets, so if you press Y, it brings up this little radio. And say you're in a pursuit and you can't really type, you can just click require backup, and then it will put in the chat, I need backup, and it will tell you your location. So we're near the police station, so it says police station. Then of course you can click give location and en route, and available, and then on scene. It's kind of for role plays, but if you're in a pursuit and you need help, press require backup. So I guess all you really need to do is just drive around, wait for calls, but you can open your MDT, which is this little thing. It's a criminal database. Click login, and then all you need to do is see who's the most wanted. So there's no wanted players in my server right now, so let's just wait for that. So as you can see, we've just got a call in the radio in the top left, so it'll come up in red. So that's the jewelry store. If you can't find the jewelry store, press your MDT and go to view active calls. So call 487, click that. Show on map, and it will show you where the map is and show you where you are. So you're this little blue dot. We're now going to respond there, so we just follow the little map, and here we go. So here's a jewelry store, have our lights on. When we arrive, you will get XP for responding. You can also click on scene here, go inside of your gun, make sure it's all clear. Of course it's clear, they've obviously gone. And then we're going to go look for the suspect, so just drive around a little bit. I believe it's this car here, but we've just got another call, so call 168. Again, you can go into the MDT and check. I know where this is. It's at the ATM near the farms, which is the gas station near the farms. So we just need to go down here. So you can use your radio again by pressing Y, click en route, and then obviously when you arrive, press on scene, and then you'll get a bit of XP for responding to the ATM. So 15 XP for that. And I think it's like every 5 minutes you get a little paycheck for patrolling, responding to calls, all that sort of stuff. So when you get into a pursuit, just tail the vehicle, follow where they're going, and eventually a little thing will pop up on your screen and ask you to pursue the vehicle. As our pursuit suspect here is doing, he's getting gas. So I forgot to mention, if you run out of gas, which is right here, you can refuel by going to this little gas station and press E. Then you press E, grab your fuel, and then you can continue. Here we go. I've just got the pursuit detected message. So I'm in pursuit of this Ford Mustang. I'm going to press yes, and now I can perform pits, as you can see. So we just have to hit the side of the vehicle, and eventually we'll be able to pit it. So this suspect is now wanted, so when we stop them, we'll be able to arrest them. So there we go, we just had the opportunity to pit him. It does usually, you know, make them spin out, but luckily this guy was able to recover himself. So you've just got to hit the back end of their vehicle, really. Jeez, I never expected that I was going to be driving off-road. But we're going to cancel that pursuit. You get the idea. You just need to hit the back of their vehicle, and then you'll be able to pit them. Okay, I'm gonna cancel the pursuit, but let me just show you real quick how you can arrest people. Okay, so to arrest someone with your taser, I've got Amaze Plays here. Because I can actually get someone in the public server. So what you need to do is you need to go up to them with your taser, and all you're going to do is tase them, and there they go on the floor ragdoll. Get your handcuffs, walk up to them, and hold E to arrest. Now if they run away like Amaze has just done, just tase again, get your handcuffs, and arrest. And then you get this little menu down here. You can either release, search, see what they've got on them for role plays. You can detain them, which allows them to wander around real quick. I think if he accepts, they just wander around there. They can't really do much. You can grab them again, and then you can arrest him, and he goes into jail. So if we TP to MSI here, he's in jail in a little cell. Next, let's move over to the River City Fire and Rescue. So on this team, you can either be Fire and Rescue, where you put out fires, or you can be EMS and heal people. Now on this team, you have, of course, these vehicles. You have a fire engine, a tanker, paramedic, SUV, an ambulance, ladder truck, and you have to be different ranks to get that. And the ranks are volunteer, rookie, firefighter, paramedic, engineer, lieutenant, and captain. I'm a firefighter with 1.9k. I don't have that much XP. So let me just spawn in my ladder truck here. I think it's every 5 minutes you get a call for a fire, which you can go and put out. Okay, so we've just got our first call. So there's a reported brush fire near the wooden bridge. So we're going to respond to the wooden bridge. Now eventually we'll of course get used to the map. So the wooden bridge is on this main road right down here. They can range from large brush fires, so that's like lots of trees, or just a couple like this. There's only 3. So you arrive on scene like so, get our fire hose, and then we can just click and hold to put the fire out. Now there's also 2 other versions of fire, so you can either get house fires or car fires. Car fires start from essentially taking damage, so that's crashing, getting shot, etc. And then houses, they just set on fire naturally. Say this house was on fire, we'd have to go over to our access compartment, put on our fire SCBA, go up to the top right, click the little helmet, and put on everything, and then we could access the house through the door and exterminate the fire. You have to make sure that you're wearing all your equipment, otherwise you will die inside the fire, and then that's it really. Okay, so for the second part of the fire and rescue team, you can be a medic. So let me just really quickly show you how you can essentially heal people. So what you need to do, walk up to a player who's injured and hold E to heal them, like you can see, and then that will basically give them all their health, and it will give you a bit of XP. And for the final team, Department of Transportation, let's join that team real quick. You've obviously got your little locker, you've got a hard hat, a drill, traffic sign, and a gas can, which you can use to refuel cars and change the tires of shot tires. So let's go into the vehicle menu. There's only 4 vehicles at the moment, but of course there will be more in the future, hopefully. So we've got a street sweeper, which sweeps up all the rubbish off the road, which I'll show you real quick. So you just go warning lights and then sweeper. You can only go 25 miles per hour, but that's alright because you're not going to really be needing to get anywhere while sweeping the road. And you can see all this junk on the floor. Just drive over it, clean it all up, and then you'll gain XP every so often from doing that. You've also got the Ford F250 utility, which at the moment, because it's snowy, you can have a snow plow, and then you can also have an arrow board, which has this little arrow board. You just click deploy sign, and then this will come up, and then you can direct traffic and role plays and stuff like that. Because I don't really do DOT that much, but it's the flatbed tow truck, and all you do to tow vehicles is go up to them, request to tow their vehicle. If they accept, then you get to tow it, and then you bring it back to the DOT spawn, which is right here, and you pop it here, and you gain XP for towing broken down vehicles or vehicles that have been taken in by the police. And apart from that, I've kind of covered everything on each team. Menu-wise, you can get yourself a VIP server. Just click create server. I think it's 25 Robux, and then you buy a server. You can also join VIP servers that your friends make by entering their code, and then you can also join public servers that people have made for roleplay, because public servers sometimes are not full of roleplay. I don't think I've really missed anything else. I think that's all there is to ERLC for beginners, really. You'll learn things along the way. If I did miss anything, then please do let me know down below. And for any new players, if you want to find out some stuff, then I'm sure people in the comments will let you know. So ask away in the comments, I'll answer, other people will answer, and that's really it. Thank you for watching. If this did help, then please do subscribe and leave a like. I'm going to be making a lot more ERLC videos in the future, so, I mean, if you like that, then sub. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.